There we go. Stretch that out over here. Yep. There we go. Hello. And welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, PiMacleod. We're here on day 4,202. That's way too many days, but you know, you can call it addiction. I don't know. Anyways, let's get to it. Nice to see you, Lexi. Thanks for joining me. Okay, we got to get into this. No, not the Golden Gauntlet. No, we're not talking about Hell Cow. That's yesterday's old news, right? We're gonna go in here, hit story. Nope, get out of the way. Nope, nope, nope. There it is. Puzzle Gauntlet. So this one, there you go. Features Agent Coulson, Cloak and Dagger, Jubilee, Ragnarok, and the 3-star Wanda. That's the only character out of these 5 that has like different versions. I just realized that. Anyways, trivia aside, we have to use those 5 characters in some way, shape, or form in the last 5 nodes. The other beginning 5, we don't have to use them. But you've been through this before, right? You understand puzzle gauntlets. You understand what's going on here. We're here for solutions. Last time we ran this one was back in September of 2024. And it's only been a few months, like half a year? No, a little over half a year if you think about that. And we've already come across some new stuff since then. And of course, my setup's a little different since then. Let's kind of go into it with a new face, a new idea, some new vigor, okay? We're going to start off with, hey, Judy, good to see you. Nice to see you on YouTube there. Change of pace, round 1. Excuse me. We have Iceman, Beast, and Misty Knight. This isn't going to be hard, right? The first one's never hard, right? Knock on something wooden. There you go. Collect 18 blue AP. No blue tiles will fall. Okay, so I don't care about the storyline right now. That's for another game, right? We have to go and get 18 blue AP, no blue tiles falling, which means we have to collect blue, right? There's a couple different ways to go about that. We've been through this a few different ways in a few different stages, a few different ways we've been through this in the past. Let's use these easy ones to show off easier ways to go through this, right? I'm going to show off one of the most common ways some of the highest level players go through the low level nodes. This isn't to say that, oh no, you're not good enough. Oh, you've been doing it wrong the whole time. No. I applaud you if you're not doing this, if you're not doing this trick, because, you know, like me, you like to use your brain. Thumbs up. Now, some people might argue that, hey, doing it the easiest way would be using your brain, right? And I'm like, yeah. If you do the same thing over and over again, you kind of get dull. You need to keep yourself sharp. Keep yourself aware of all the different solutions you have. If you're talking about blue AP, I can list off a few different ways to get blue AP right now off the top of my head, including Bishop for getting protect tiles and having him create a bunch of blue tiles on the board, or Beta Ray Bill, obviously destroying protect tiles, or friendly protects, that is, to make blue AP per per projectile that is matched or destroyed away. Or we could put Vulture up in the air and have him generate blue AP per turn. That's just a couple of ways right there. Magneto's purple can give us blue tiles where we want them to make more blue AP. There's a plenty of ways to make it. Hawkeye, 5-star Hawkeye, 3-star Hawkeye, Medusa, the list goes on. Let's cheese this one. I'm going to present the favorite solution that you can use to roll through any node you can pull this off on. Hint, it's about 8 of these 10 nodes. And just get your 4 stars out. It all starts with this guy. You see that was yellow, green, black? Just making sure you saw it. Multiple man. It cheeses it. It gets around everything. What is it? If you don't know, multiple man can win the game automatically with his black passive. If you have, at level 5, 34 or more friendly dupes, it's a type of tile he makes, on the board, then you win automatically. It just skips the win category, the win objective of the puzzle gauntlet, and just gives you the victory. Gives you the W. You get everything that goes with it. Okay? Hey, how's it going, Matt? Good to see you. Hey, Mark. It's good to see you on Twitch over there. Okay, so multiple man is our key to get this rolling. We want to put in other people that give us a lot of AP. We want as much AP as we can to start. Multiple man's biggest trick, making dupes, is also really cheap. It costs 0 to fire it, but it drains AP levels from different colors. So you want as much AP as you can to get going. An easy way to get AP, go on and get out your good friend. You want to spell it for me? Coulson. Okay, Coulson here. Anytime you fire a friendly power, then multiple man's going to fire a bunch of free powers, right? He makes a free 1-turn countdown. That 1-turn countdown hits 0 on the next turn. You get 2 free AP for that countdown going away. Well, you know, expiring naturally. Also, if you have 6 or more team up AP and you make any match, he'll just spend 2 team up AP to reduce a friendly countdown by 1. So he could legitimately reduce one of his own countdowns and give you more free AP in the middle of the turn if it happens. But that's besides the point. We want the free AP from the tiles expiring. And finally, let's take advantage of the countdowns. Go ahead and get out your 5-star Hawkeye. Now, you don't need a big old super mega leveled Hawkeye. Matter of fact, you don't even need a champed Hawkeye. You just need a Hawkeye that has as many levels of his purple as possible, preferably all 5. But the point is, whenever a friendly countdown tile reaches 0, gain 3 blue and 2 red. And never mind the whole fortifying thing. That's nice, but that's just a little cherry on top. That's 5 free AP for a countdown going away. And we just talked about Coulson making a countdown off of every time you fire a power. Okay? So now that we have this in play, now we're going to go ahead and give them some AP to start. First off, we only have 1 mutant here. That's perfect. That's perfect. Let's go in here and give him Krakoa. Krakoa at rank 3 is going to give you free AP to start. That AP is based on your mutants on your team's strongest colors and how many affiliations they have. There you go. So he should start, if I look at his affiliations, he only has 3. So he's going to get 3 black AP to start. Okay. Other mutants out there have a lot more affiliations and can start with more, but the cap is like 4. And it might be more at rank 5. I might be missing a detail there, but it doesn't go up to 6, okay? I'm saying that because there are some supports that let you start with 6 AP, but it has an 80% chance or less, depending on your level. So you might want to use that one instead if you want to gamble that. I'd gamble on 80% if you have it, okay? I like the guaranteed AP for this one, so I just throw on Krakoa. I know I'm going to get that AP. For Agent Coulson, I'm going to throw on what my next best AP getter is. Atlantis is mine, okay? Atlantis tells me at rank 3, at the start of the turn, I have 80% chance to gain 6 green AP. I'm going to take that. Now, yours might be different, okay? Your next best one might be maybe SPDR or Quantum Realm, just for an example. My next best one isn't a 5-star. Well, it is if I had a villain, but I don't have a villain on this team, alas. My next best one is SPDR. Rank 3 is start of the battle. There's a 66.95 chance of getting 5 yellow AP. I'm taking it. Okay, so that's a chance at 5 yellow. That's a chance at 6 green. It's giving me 3 black right off the rip. Go in here, throw in your plus AP boosters. Get them all in. And if you really want to go crazy, throw in your all AP booster. Okay, I'm going to throw that on just for the camera here. Okay, that's a lot of starting AP. So let's watch it work. Multi-cheese, yes indeed. We need 18 blue AP. No, we don't. Doesn't matter who we're going to hit with this. We're not one bit. If you see a match 5, always go for the match 5 first. That might be like an obvious, you know. If you're like me, you like to think about your move first, okay? Auto playing and just making the move because you see the pretty colors or you have your idea in mind isn't always your best shot. This build, this idea wants you to have as much AP as possible. So if you see a match 5 on turn 1, get it, because that's more AP you can start firing off. But I don't see a match 5 unless I'm blind to it, but whatever. So let's go into it. Multiple man, yellow, okay? And we're just gonna go right down the list, each color once. We're gonna start with, let's start with red. I want you to keep in mind that he only creates dupes up to an even number, 10 max. So you notice I have 9 yellow, right? I'm going to see if at some point some sort of cascade happens, that maybe I'll get 1 more yellow somewhere so that I can make it an even 10. I don't want to waste that 1 AP. Any odd number AP is just kind of wasted. Okay, so I'm using red first. That's 4 dupes. And there's that countdown from Coulson, right? Let's go over here. There's no blue. Alas, I can't use the blue one. But we're going to use the green. There's 2 green. That's 6 dupes. Purple. Go ahead and do that. There's another dupe. Black. And I don't have an option here to make any more with this, so I'm going to use the yellow. Depending on your character, supports, what you have, you might make cascades naturally. Something might populate. I have a short planned for multiple man in the future here real soon that you'll see what I'm talking about, but that's a whole nother time. Okay, so I have as much as I can do right now. If you want to see your status, click on his black. It'll count for you. At the bottom of the power, it might be a little small to see on YouTube or Twitch here, but it says current number of dupes, 22. It's the very last thing that shows. I'm only 12 away from winning, but I got to make a move, right? So now notice that you can't match away a dupe like normal. If I make a match 3 with dupes involved, the dupes won't go away. They stay there. They don't count as matched or destroyed. So I could safely like match. Oh, I want to see if I can give an example of with just a 1, right? We'll do this one right here. Oh no, that'll give him a match 4. I almost matched that one. I almost moved it to the right, but the 2 dupes would not go away. The 1 yellow on top would, and that would make it so he'd have a match 4 purple in row 4. And I don't want to give him that. So let's do one of these green ones over here, right there. So he only matched the 2. I got 2 green AP because of it. He's stuck. He only gained a little bit of AP. Here comes my countdowns. AP, 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 super secret tech, AP. Look at all this stuff. I'm going to win with AP first before I win with dupes. I didn't mean to do that. I have 16 blue. We'll just do it on the next node, right? Red. It's a lot of dupes. Green. Oh, oops, we won already. Now that was slow. It was only slow because I'm showing, right? We're describing, we're teaching, we're showing how this works. I didn't have to get 18 blue AP. We just made the dupes and win. Besides, if you're like me, you probably already figured out how to get 18 blue AP pretty easily. So this is probably no harm, no foul. We'll save the real strategies for the later stages, right? Change of pace, round 2. Down all enemies. Same thing. You could still multiple man dupe this away, but I'm not going to do 8 nodes of multiple man duping things away. Okay, that's just a little boring. So let's get into it for real. You go ahead though. Go off and run with this. If you need help with any of the first 8 nodes, multiple man dupe your way to a victory. Okay. We need to, let's see, what a green match is made. Deal some damage. Prevent all of the, green damage. Okay. So we need to match greens to make the damage. That's funny. Because their Black Widow makes greens. Their 5-star banner makes greens. Star-Lord's yellow, when cast if he's under 50% health, can make greens. That's kind of funny how they can help us beat them. There's a lot of ways to make green in the game. One of the ways that always comes to mind first is Cho. And it's just the idea that he can create them passively. There's also 5-star banner. We can put in our own banner if we wanted to. Why not, right? We could put in... Wait a minute, what did it say? No green tiles will fall? We could put in our own... iHulk as well. iHulk can make green tiles. Of course, if there gets 8+, he destroys 2 of them. But, you know, it's the fact that he randomly creates it is always nice. I think banner's probably the better way to go, though. Let me look real quick. Where'd he go? I thought I had him higher up. Should I just type in the words? There he is. Other guy. That's for transformation and gamma ray experiment. There it is. Start a banner's turn if there are fewer than 9 green tiles on the board, and guess what? There will be. Deal some damage and transform 3 random basic or enemy attack, strike tiles to green basic tiles. Sounds like an easy gimme, right? We want 3 tiles a turn. That's a lot better than making a few green tiles every 2 turns for Cho. I think it's 2 turns. What else can we do with this? We can't use another Hulk because for some reason the Hulks can't overlap. Don't get it, really. We want more green. I think, if I remember correctly, Agatha has a really good creator here with complex incantation. Convert 4 basic or team-up tiles to that color. You just select the color. So if I select green, we're going to make more green just by having some blue on us. That seems like a no-brainer, right? I haven't used Agatha for this yet, so let's go ahead and abuse it, right? Now I want you to remember that I have further Puzzle Gauntlet solutions on the playlist on the YouTube channel. So if these aren't fitting you, if you don't have an Agatha, if you don't have some of the characters or ideas I have here, we've done this multiple times in the past. Feel free to check out the YouTube playlist for Puzzle Gauntlets that we have, or just ask me. Send me a message. Drop me a line. I'm listening. I would definitely like to help out, and I'll peruse your roster and help you out. No big deal. We want probably none of them. So we want to match greens, right? So we could do Kamala Khan. We could do... I always go to Kamala Khan as well, don't I? She's just easy to use. One of those things you just can't help. Ooh, Cersei? Wait, no, her green can't make green, right? It's like her green... Yeah, choose a color other than green, and she converts random tiles to that color. Ah, so close. Could do Storm. Storm's yellow, right? Choose a colored tile and convert 5 team-ups into basics of that color. Then convert 3 basics of that color into charge tiles. It didn't say they had to be basic for the objective, so that should work. Let's do it. I think that could be fun. A 5-star team. That's crazy. I don't do that too often on here, do I? Do we need anything else? I don't think we have any other way to roll with this. If you had it, and I'm not... This is a very big if. You could use... Is it the Reality Stone? Depending on who you have. On the championed character perk, so your character has to be champed for this. At the start of the turn, there's a 16.97% chance, and this is at level 150 or rank 3 for it, okay, to convert 2 team up AP into AP of the team's strongest color. I mentioned that because a lot of you might want to cast an ability to create the green for you. That's a chance of just getting more AP to cast from your team up. Just a thought. You don't have to do that. Anyways, we're good. We're good. Let's go with this. That'll be fine. Yeah, we're good. What's up, Mark? Just finished doing the missions for round 5 to wait. Okay. Okay, good to know, man. I like the communication back and forth. It's really nice. Okay, I obviously I should just make that yellow match in the middle. I mean, because Storm uses the yellow, Agatha uses the blue. That's 6 out of the 8 tiles there. I feel like that's probably the gimme. We're already stacking the green tiles. We just got to make green matches, though. So I guess I'll take that for the cascade. Oh, there you go. He's hurting himself already. Do I take the blue? I don't need that black charge tile at all, that's for sure. I think we take the blue. Because Agatha does it cheap. These puzzle gauntlets started a few years ago, easy, if not longer. Jeez. And I remember that was pre-Agatha, pre a lot of these abilities, honestly. 5-star banner didn't work like this back then. That's a lot of green for not a single green to be matched. Thanks, game. Oh, I see a cascade, though. If I use Storm's black, which kills all the charge tiles on the screen, this black right there would die, the team-ups would die, the green would match, and I still wouldn't have taken my turn. It's always fun to get a free match on a turn like that. Like take advantage of it. More green matches. Now, we don't have to just keep our green. We could use it if we want. Choose a color tile and destroy all tiles of that color. Then gain 2 black AP. So if we see some sort of fun chain reaction we can get with it, we could definitely abuse it. But I don't see anything quite so obvious off the rip here. Something to get me some blue. I do see a yellow. Maybe we should do that just for fun, right? I kind of want the blue, though. If I destroyed, like, the blues, the yellow would match, but I want the blue, right? So we need the blue for Agatha. Oh, well. We'll just match the yellow, then. I said I wanted the blue, and of course they match it. Not for you, Agatha. You don't get the yellow. What do we have in Team Up Land? Nah, that's not worth it. We'll just take this green over here because damage is damage, right? They're killing their own Star-Lord. Oh yeah, and this isn't accidental. I just want to make sure you know I am purposely targeting Star-Lord first. When he gets down to 50% or less, his yellow can heal him and his allies. Let's get rid of him. We don't want the healer sticking around, right? Let's do this. Yellow. Choose green. There we go. Bye, Star-Lord. Okay, let's get rid of Banner next. Because he'll be dangerous if he transforms. We don't want that. Because then you got to kill his Hulk form, and then you got to kill Banner again afterwards. It's just a whole mess. And then you have purple shorts flying everywhere. No one likes that. Oh, my own Banner transformed. That's not cool. Oh well, I guess I don't have him help me anymore. I didn't even realize that was going on. Banner's going to help me kill himself. That's nice. Very nice of him. I don't think he's going to transform, though. If I remember correctly, the Puzzle Gauntlet banner doesn't have it. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have the transform. Good. That's awfully nice of them. Honestly, they didn't have to do that, but it's really nice of them. Blue, oh, that was the damage version. That's right. If you do enough matches, I forgot about that. Let me go into that real quick. I apologize. That was probably looked really confusing if you didn't know. Her blue, complex incantation. You know, for 3 AP, select a color, convert 4 basic or team up tiles to that color. Okay, that's what I did last time, but this most recent time when I cast it, well, see, a passive says after 6 friendly non-team up matches, the ability becomes Augmented Arcanum, and it does this extra effect for matches. So Augmented Arcanum for 6 AP does this damage, does this and that and the other and these things and blah. In other words, it doesn't make tiles that we want to make. Oh well, these things happen. It's okay. We'll just get more blue AP and cast it again, right? I hope. What do we want out of this? I think we need to get rid of all that purple. That's a lot of purple in our way. Green, purple. That did something somewhere. Her purple isn't going to help us. It just makes illusion tiles and meh. We could use the green again and kill something else. Might be worth it. I wish I could kill the team ups. I don't need red. Might as well just kill the red, I guess. Let's get him out of the way. Just get him out of the way. I've got no patience for this. Who am I kidding? You guys know I have patience for this. I want... Do I take the blue? That'll give them a match 4 of yellow, but they don't use yellow, so does it really matter? Probably not. I'll just take the blue. I can't help it. They do use that, though. Thank you, Hulk, for making a free green match. Then I can take this. Match 5. That's always fun. Take that match 5. I don't see another obvious fun 5. So, complex on green, please. I mean, I see a match. Yes, we could make this match. I just want to make sure I'm not skipping something. Can I do it again? I can. Complex on green. Oh, that's even better. I'm glad that happened. Then we'll do this one right here. This green and yellow, they'll also make another green match right there. Got some blue and yellow along with it. That's beautiful. Okay. While this is doing its stuff, just remember that we talked about how you can multiple man your way through these nodes. How much quicker would that be? Just think about it. We could augment again. We kind of have to just to be able to use the complex again, so let's go for it. There we go. Yellow on green, right? Yes. Had to think about what I was doing again. Lost my train of thought. Those purples are in our way. Get out of here, purples. No one cares. Well, except for Black Widow, but we don't want what she wants, right? Right. I guess I can get rid of more stuff. I don't know what, though. Let's get rid of the charge tiles. I know there were some greens in there. Don't hurt me. And then we'll get rid of the reds, because that'll make a blue match. And a yellow match. That's nice. Geez, and a couple other randoms. No, just keep going. Yellow on green. I think it could have put those greens in any other places and matches would have happened, but it just specifically just spaced it out like that. Game's being cheeky. Okay, well, I'm going to do this then. Green on black. Let's get rid of those. There we go. And now we're going to have the augmented again, but we got to get through it. Now we can cast the blue on green. Gotta kill that Hulk. Get out of here. We don't need you over here. No, we don't. And beyond this, I think we're finally hitting a proverbial wall. No, let's get rid of these reds. We don't need those. Anything else we can get rid of? Making a turn that never ends? We could. If I do this black, that gets rid of that charge tile, makes a yellow match, which lets me do Aurora Totalis again. Honestly, didn't think I was going to say that correctly. Not first try, at least. I could make a match. I feel like there's something better I could do. Let's use that green on the purples. And there's some more blue and yellow. I've never known this combo to be so winfinite able. I think I'm just being extra lucky right now. Don't judge. I honestly didn't expect this to work so easily. Let's get rid of the reds again. That way we get more yellows. It just keeps rolling. This book writes itself. Augment. And then blue on green, right? And we can blue on green again. We can yellow on green again. This is the turn that doesn't end. We can green on purple again. Did I finally hit the end? I could use black on the charge tiles, but all I have is green charge tiles, and none of those would lead to an obvious cascade. I think I finally hit the end. Dang. Took long enough. Can I do anything here? That's fun. Oh, I get hair metal. I can shake it up. Come on, it's kind of cheating. I can't tell you what team ups to bring in. That was just, again, luck that I had it on me. Oh, that's ridiculous. Yellow on green. That was a lot of red tiles all at once. Blue? Yep. And now blue again for the greens. Oh, come on. It was right there. Green on red? I'm just trying to make the turn last forever now. It's like trolling the computer. If a computer had emotions. Okay. Took a while, right? I was obviously drawing it out a little bit. I could have easily matched a tile, matched some greens away, and kept it rolling. But I don't know about you. That was interesting. At least I didn't know a Winfinite could come out of that. Anyways. Again, I'm going to state again, multiple man. Make it a little faster, right? But if you don't have it, this is why we persist and do these things the right way. You have to admit you abuse Agatha's blue like that? Okay. If I may put out there, if you abuse her blue like that, do you use Onslaught as well? Onslaught's really good at removing all the team-ups for free like a passive, and that could help make more cascades in your favor. But, of course, that's for a whole different situation, probably. Anyways, change of pace, round 3. 13 black tiles at once. No black tiles will fall. 13 black tiles isn't that hard to do when you see Dr. Doom sitting there in the middle. His blue it costs 9, I want to say, and it turns all blue tiles into black tiles. Now, of course, if he has 9 blue, he had to probably match away some blue to get there, but still, the idea that he's helping you out is nice. Bullseye ain't really helping you with that. He just makes some protect tiles, crits, little board shake action. Beta Ray Bill is gonna provide free blue and green AP to Dr. Doom and Bullseye, and maybe himself too, actually, for matching friendly protects. Really nothing they're gonna help you with here, except for Doom. You'd have to feed Doom if you want him to help you. I'm not about that. 13 black tiles at once? That sounds like a job for Domino, doesn't it? Don't have them yet. It's okay. We'll get there. Let's see. Let's get Domino first. She helps out with getting the blacks on the board, right? So I know it said no black tiles will fall. And if you're a mathematician of any sort, I mean like you're past grade school, right? You know that 100% of 0 is still 100%. Unfortunately, Domino doesn't know that. Her black saying not just luck. Your turn has a 100% higher chance of being a black tile. Those black tiles that drop down, 100% higher. But it said no black tiles will fall. It still works. It still works. It's basically like, think of it like a meter, and you're just adding percentage on top of it. It's not a percentage of a number. It's literally just adding percentage chance to the existing number. I didn't think it was going to work at first either, but that was a long time ago, and now I know. And now I always add Domino into this node, because why wouldn't you? You're just basically cheating in your favor, and that's kind of what Domino does, right? Let's see. Beyond Domino, we want to get black tiles out there. We could use Cloak and Dagger, but Cloak and Dagger stops producing black tiles at 9. Once you have 9 black tiles out there on the board, then they start producing attack tiles. So they become, well, just not effective anymore. But we could use other people. We could use, let's see, what is it? Red, purple, black. Did I choose it right? I did. Echo. Is there an echo in this room? Nope, just on screen. I don't know why I do it to myself. Here we go. Iron Fist of Kunlun. If you use your red ability, go over. It's the one on the far right. Iron Fist of Kunlun states, if the team has less than 12 black AP, that's AP, not tiles on board, okay? Convert 9 basic tiles to black. That's a lot of black conversion. If the team has 12 or more, then you just do a bunch of damage. In other words, you know, do it when it's appropriate. We'll put that on, and let's have fun with it. I mean, that's an Iron Fist of Kunlun, right? Why would I have more? Green, purple, black. Scrolly, scrolly, scrolly. Iron Fist, 3-star Iron Fist, mind you. His purple, Iron Fist of Kunlun, where she learned it from, it seems. For 5 purple, team has less than 12 black AP, convert 7 basic tiles to black. Notice that he does 7, she does 9. Yes, hers is definitely better. But hers costs 7 red, his costs 5. A little cheaper. So there's a difference between them. But between these, if we get enough purple and or red AP and Domino keeping it falling, I think we got it, right? We just need 13 black tiles. So let's get into it. We need red, and we need purple. Well, we should go in here then, shouldn't we? Let's go Iron Fist. I almost forgot. Let's throw on Quantum Realm. Now, Quantum Realm and Black Widow Batons both give purple AP, but Black Widow Batons only gives it at rank 5. So if you have it at rank 5, kudos, good on you. I do not. That's my womp womp. But Quantum Realm gives it at rank 1, and obviously it better chances and more quantity the higher you get. So I got it at almost 60% for 5 right now. So we'll take that. That's the only purple givers, if we can call that we have out there. There's no other way to get purple or red AP on these characters to start, except for boosting. So if you got the boosts, throw them on there. I mean, for these people, right? There's other ways to make black, by the way. If you want 13 black tiles out there, there's other ways to get them out there, but these are just a couple of them right here. So if you need more solutions, more suggestions, again, drop me a line. $13 black tiles, huh? Well, we got the purple. The support kicked in. That's cool. We want the red to go with it, because if we're going to do this, we want to kind of cast it all at once, right? Well, let's just take that big old purple on the right. I mean, why would I not? I mean, I could just cast that twice if it comes down to it. I mean, I think I might. It seems like a no-brainer. I'll take this red and the purple. No black is dropped, though. Interesting. You can check the past videos. The black was dropping before. Did they fix it? No skin off my back. Let's do one more. Okay, so now we have 19 purple. Oh, a little bit of black. There you go. We must have matched it away or something. Okay, let's take the match 5 while we're here. When in Rome, right? Oh, geez. Another match 5. Sure. And another match 5. Okay, I'm a little luckier. And don't spend the luck here. Someone stop it. I want to spend it on the tokens later. Okay. We got plenty of red, plenty of purple. So we have only 3 tiles out there. Let's do this hand one first. The Iron Fist of Kunlun for 7 red. Convert 9 basic tiles to black. Well, we got 9 out there. We should probably like do it again or something, right? Oh wait, actually, we already have 9 out there, and this one makes more. Let's use the Danny Rand version, because this makes less tiles. Less chance of cascades, right? Maybe? Oh, 11 out of 13. And now we have 15 black AP, which means one of these punches is going to be right in his face. There you go. Oh, it's going to stay there until we get rid of some of that black AP. Well, that stinks. Shoot. Okay. Give us a moment. We're going to have to work with that. Need a way to spend black AP, huh? Which we don't necessarily have. Okay, so let's just get the black tiles to fall, right? Seems like an easy enough solution. There's no blacks to match, which is good because Doom would take them if he could. He's a jerk like that. This kind of blew up in my face a little bit. Come on, just one black tile. We'll go like right here. Just get a little cascade. There we go. Thank you. I'm glad we did this live so we could see how it can actually screw up too. That's okay. We got out of it. Domino made it work by just having tiles fall. If anything, it showed her value. Again, multiple man. Multiple man. Change of pace, round 4. Collect 20 red AP. No red tiles will fall. Riri can turn... Okay, so for her blue, she will cast it and she'll take some of your special tiles and move them in the middle and turn them into red charge tiles. But of course, if there's any red around it when she moves them there, she's making a cascade. They're going to go away. Cyclops yellow can turn team-ups to red. And Human Torch doesn't really do anything to, well, as profound, but his red fireball costs 8, hits 2 tiles on the board, and he gains the AP from those 2 tiles. So that's what they do red-wise. We just need to collect 20 red AP ourselves. It doesn't matter how it happens. It doesn't have to happen from tiles. We could do it other ways, right? So we want 20 red AP. Let's do a whole other way. We could do it with tiles. We could do it with countdowns. I think we should do it with countdowns, right? Let's try that route. Let's go filter. Let's just put the words in, right? Put the words in. Iron. Oh, there's Iron Fist. I forgot about that. We want this guy. Your 3-star version of Iron Man. Thank you very much. Recharge states. Creates 3 2-turn yellow countdown tiles that restore 4 red AP, 4 blue, 3 green, 1 purple. but stun Iron Man for 2 turns. Who cares? You got all that AP. You spent 6 yellow to get all that AP. Now, of course, the countdowns have to survive, though, right? So, we'll get there. Let's go with... I'm going to go back to the well here. Let's get 5-star Hawkeye. Because it's purple. Whenever countdown reaches 0, gain 3 blue and 2 red. We're making countdowns, right? Plus, at the start of the turn, fortify 3 friendly countdown tiles. I think we want some of those countdowns fortified, don't we? And then finally, we need to make sure this happens, right? Is there something else we could do to make sure that this comes to fruition? Actually, no, these 2 characters by themselves are pretty much going to do it. I'm looking at it like there's no flaw here. I guess we could put in someone else just to help generate it? Help protect it? Who else? Does anyone else make AP when a countdown finishes? I don't think so. We could use someone to do damage. We could do someone to buff tiles. We could do someone... No, I think we're looking at all the people we... Well, Coulson? Right? Right? No? Oh, but there's a space in there. It's picky as all get out. I think it's only when one of his countdowns expires, right? I'm not sure. It's a random one. No, make a match. No, friendly countdown reaches 0, gain 2 random AP. Well, shoot, might as well, right? Let's go with it. Okay, so now let's make sure we get enough yellow to start. We have SPDR on someone already. That's beautiful. You know what else works? Sanctorium. Those words. Rank 3. Start of the battle, 53% chance, gain 5 yellow. It's not bad for 150, level 150, right? We need more. I want more. Let's swap that green out. We want... We have SPDR. We have Sanctum Sanctorum. We could put on Avengers Tower. The start of a battle is a chance to gain 2 yellow. That's only 2 yellow. How about Korg? Start of the battle is a much higher percent chance to gain 3 yellow. That seems pretty good. We can go with that. And in case you didn't know, you could also go all the way back here. Vintage Shield has a chance of yellow as well at rank 4. Just in case you needed all your options. That's a lot of yellow AP. We should make sure that yellow AP is boosted too. Just cuz. Ready? Worked fine for you? Nice, Judy. Okay, so you know the rule. We got to make the match 5s when we see them. Of course, the computer's going to take them if we don't, so let's do it. Match 5. Thank you. Oh, there was a match 5 of yellow right there, but you know, it's okay, computer. You do you. Well, we have 16 yellow. Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, right? So let's go ahead and do this and do this. I'm going to put it right there, didn't it? Okay. That's okay. And we will... I'm going to break one of them to make this work. It's okay. We wanted to cast a bunch so that way we could hedge our bets. That's the way to put it. Oh, that went... Oh, he stunned himself. We had too much team up AP. He stunned himself because a recharge went off. Did you get that? That's kind of ridiculous. The odds of that happening again are very low, but you know what? It happens. It's okay. We just need to stall for time now. Or I guess... No, it wouldn't work, would it? No, Coulson's not stunned. If I match a team up, those are Iron Man's countdowns. Oh my god, it still worked. Iron Man's sitting there stunned, and Coulson's like, no, you're still going to work. Your stuff's still going to work. I don't care if you're stunned. You can't sleep on the job. That's great. Well, then we win right here, right? I'm going to match this green, and then the team up is going to match. That worked. That's funny. I honestly didn't know that would happen like that. The countdown still existed and still worked even though he was stunned. That makes sense. I say that because it's different for certain things, certain situations. Like for example, if Mephisto is stunned and you match away a Hellfire tile, the damage doesn't go off. You don't get stunned. Hellfire is not active at the time, even though you matched a Hellfire tile. It's interesting, but like countdowns, like all the power is right there on the tile. It's very interesting. Okay, change of pace, round 5. Hey, Mark, you out of here? Okay, catch you later, dude. Let's see. Down all enemies. Yeah, that's just one of them. When enemy projectile is matched, enemy projectile. Okay, deal some damage. Prevent all other damage dealt by allies. No yellow tiles will fall. Okay. I think this is a great time to go over our options again, right? This one's pretty annoying. You can make enemy projectiles and swap tiles around and make this work. Before we've gone through how Eddie Brock Venom, 4-star Venom, can help make enemy projectiles. Also Moondragon, which is questionable by some people's standards, I know, but I really enjoy how 5 yellow can just make a ton of cheap little projectiles out there, and then she can eat the excess to give you health, but you still have some enemy protects out there. As long as you can keep matching enemy protects away, you're hurting the heck out of them. Or he can hurt himself too by matching them. Anyways, there's other ways to go about this, but this is probably the best time to cheese it away. We could use multiple man. We could... Can we king him away? Can we do that? I don't know if I've ever tried putting someone away for this one. It doesn't say you can't. Should we try it? We should. Time to experiment. Let's go. I have a king team saved, but I have to edit it a little bit. This is more for experimental purposes I was playing with. The middle character especially. I don't think we're going to need Dark Veil, but you know, let's keep her in there just because it actually works and it's helpful. We want Deathlock, right? Deathlock. Get in there. And I don't see, well, you know, let's change it. Why not? Wasp is really good for this one. I don't want to not do it. So Deathlock states under Combat Strategist, at the start of each turn for each friendly synthetic or technologist, gain 1 AP in the team's strongest 2 colors. And for each synthetic or technologist, the enemy team loses 1 in there. They're not gonna, Sandman is neither, right? Got it. But we're gonna gain a bunch of AP. What kind of AP? Strongest 2 colors. Well, red and blue are pretty strong over here. Oh wait, king. Black and blue are really strong over there. And yep, they don't contend. I guess it's black and blue. We're gonna gain 6 black and blue AP, right? Right? Sounds good. Sounds reasonable, right? In case you didn't know, you'll get Wasp. She's a technologist. And of course King is. And of course Deathlock is. Anyways, or synthetic, sorry. I think we're good with this. We could just get some blue and call it a day. This should work. I don't see a reason why not. Let's go. Down all enemies? No way. Is that really the objective? There we go. Blue. Looks like we got 5 blue. Oh no, wait, we got 9 blue now. That was honestly effortless. There we go. We have, I'm sorry, 3 blue and 3 black gained, but whatever. Now let's send you away. It doesn't work. That's what I wanted to test out. Wow. So multiple man is allowed to work, but king isn't. I always wondered why I never heard people talking about this. Now I know. That's interesting. Okay, so let's just retreat out of here. Experiment done. Thank you for bearing with me. Why is multiple man allowed to win with dupes, but that's not? I digress. Let's go ahead and I'm thinking about one other instant win way. I think we can do this. We should probably try it out, right? Because honestly, this node is really annoying otherwise. We have done it a bunch of times. Every puzzle gauntlet is pretty much the same solution of how to get through it. Gotta try out stuff, right? This is how we get better. Red, blue, and black. Where are you at? Gamora, if that is your real name. It is. Here we go. Deadliest Woman. Passive. At the start of the turn, if all purple tiles are friendly special tiles, Gamora removes those tiles and downs the target. Who makes purple special tiles? 4-star. Blue, purple, black. Purple Man? I mean, it seems to fit, right? Convert 9 purple basic tiles to 4 turn countdown tiles. That's pretty good, I would say. Also, the black. Create 10 3-turn purple enthralled mob repeater tiles. In other words, we're going to flood the board with purple tiles. And as long as all of them are special tiles of ours, Gamora's just going to chop his head off. Not to mention, Purple Man's going to keep him stunned. So, let's give that a roll, right? One more thing for funsies. What else can we do to make this easier on us? We do need the purple and the black AP. So maybe we should do something to gain that? Okay, idea. Let's go for Bullseye. And because his purple, you know, you match a purple tile and you get a special, you know, protect tile, right? On a purple. That counts as it, right? We can also go onto him. I mean, probably on any of these guys, right? Except for Gamora. Throw on the Tinkerer. Start of the battle, there's an 80% chance to gain 6 black AP. Just in case, you know, Purple Man might want that. He probably also would like Quantum Realm for a bunch of purple AP, right? Just spitballing here. Okay, I think we're good, right? Let's boost the purple, boost the black. I want to see this work. Okay. What's that, Mark? For science, yeah. Hey, Joe, good to see you over there on Twitch. Oh, you went for Grocket and Polaris? Oh, just to multiply and multiply and multiply? I get it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. And this should make the protect tile, right? Oh, but it's going to make a cascade. Yeah, it's going to make a few omelets, eggs, and all that junk. Let's go this. Come on. I need you to turn into what I need you to turn into. Let's go. I guess we'll just take that for now. This would make the other one a protect tile, right? So I do this. And off with your head. There you go. Supports are fun. Starting AP is fun. And Purple Man is fun. Just a free stun like that? It's like... It's basically, the idea was like, hold still while she lops off your head. Got it. Okay, cool. Like that one. I like that one a lot, honestly. Yeah, Multiple Man worked really well for these. You can go through the first 8 nodes, so please abuse it. I don't abuse it here because obviously if you don't have Multiple Man, then what's the point of this video for you? But of course, you could always reach out to me personally if you need different solutions. All right, puzzle it over. Round 1, 20 purple AP. We just dealt with so much purple. No purple tiles will fall. We might be able to force that issue. I wonder if that works. No purple tiles will fall. I don't think you could force that with... Can you force that with Purple Man? Because the black one makes purple tiles. You need black to fire it? Hold up. You make 10 3-turn purple tiles. That's a lot of chance for purple stuff to happen, right? And we just need black. Obviously, these people make black right here. And then I could go back and put in like Echo or Iron Fist or someone else to help me make more black if I need it. There's other ways to go about this, but this is just a whole new idea since we just got off the Purple Man thing. Like, this could work. Just a theory. Beyond this getting me black tiles, anything else you're doing for me, lady and gent? I don't think so. We got Child of Darkness pumped up to max, which is good. We just need the black so he can cast more of that, and that would... We're just basically flooding the board with purple tiles so that we could just kind of create that chaos. I wonder if we just force that issue, really. Right? This costs only 7? Yeah. Hold up. Let's just force the issue. Tinkerer. You take the Tinkerer. You get the 6 black AP at the start, right? The black is already boosted. Beautiful. You're here because I have to have one of these required peoples here, right? So let's, yep, all the filters are off. Good. Scrolly. Let's force the issue. I'm going to try to make this work quicker. That makes sense? It might rely on a little bit of luck. Maybe. I'm banking that we're going to force match 4s at times. And that's going to get rid of team-ups. And that'll help me create these. Now, it was either this or I could put an Agatha, and we could use blue to make more purples. It's tempting either way. Let's just see what this does, right? Come along with me for a journey. Just a little bit of a journey, right? What's up, John? Didn't see you jumping over there. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to collect the purple, right? Right. That's the idea. So we want a match 4 to get rid of the team-ups. I don't see any match 4s available right now, so we're just going to fire away with this just to start. It literally didn't make a match, which is crazy but cool at the same time. We just need the AP after all. Hood's going to start taking away anyways if we get too much on the board, so I guess we should probably just take one of them, right? Right? I'm trying to see if I match that blue to the green to the blue, and this blue will make what? 3 non-purple basic tiles into 3 turn basic countdowns to steal AP for the enemies. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's do this, and this, and this. Now I have plenty of blue. Of course, there's a match 4 of yellow that he hits there, but you know, it's cool. So, oh, that's right, the onslaught blue too. I forgot about that. This one's a little tricky. You have to kind of think about it a little bit, but bear with me. You pick a tile, and then in that tile's row and column, and I did that backwards. That's funny, but row and column, you deal some damage for every enemy special tile, and convert all tiles of the enemy's strongest color, black, into the enemy's weakest color, red. Now you might say, hey, we don't want red tiles, right? We don't want red, right? Think of it as an easier way to make a match 4. You could force the issue with the blue. Or I could just do this and convert 3 non-purple basic tiles into 3 turn purples that steal AP from the enemy's largest AP pool. I mean, that's not bad. It's not half bad. I mean, if I was closer to winning it, maybe I'd think about that more. I don't know. Is there a good black into red combo on here that would get a match 4 for us quicker? I don't. Well, if I cast right there, that team up on the right, those blacks could turn into red. Then I could match them away, and the team up cascade would happen, and that could be fun. That could be fun. Plus, I'd have the no, I wouldn't have the black AP. I'd have red AP. Ooh, it's like tempting. We should do it. We should do it. Let's do it right here. And now, okay, not a bad experiment. So we've trimmed the board down of a lot of fat, basically. We want more black to cast more Purple Man fun, right? We probably should pick up those purple tiles before they do as well, but I feel like that black might be more important because it makes 10. It makes 10. How do you ignore making 10? I don't see any other fun move anyways. I'm going to take the black into yellow. Oh, with another match 4. I got some purple out of it, so I mean, there's something. Memento, you know. No, just keep going. This is cool. I'll take the match 5. Thank you. Those are always handy. Give me that. Good stuff. What did I miss over there? Late to the gauntlet. Oh, okay, okay. Corridors. What? I'm not sure what you guys are talking about over there, but okay. We have 5. I feel like we could probably just cast it and let her rip, right? Right. I don't see why not. Hold up. Yeah, no, we've got to let her rip. We gotta. I can't take the chance. There it is. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see a big old purple match happen right like that. That was beautiful. That was exactly the reason I wanted to do this build. So now, control the target and convert 9 purple basic tiles to, yes, totally, all that. There's no purple basics out there, so it's not really, I wonder if it'll even work. Will it stun? It can't stun him if there's no purple basics, right? Or can it? Let's try this first. Power of no effect. Good. Now I could convert 3 non-purple basics into 3 turn purple countdown tiles. Okay. That would just steal the yellow, which I guess we're just taking away from Hood from now. But it doesn't make more purple tiles. Maybe we should do it anyways, just for funsies. I think we should. Right there. I could make the match. I could make a match 4. And that would give me 1, 2, 3, 4 more purples. Yeah. I don't see why not. Okay. Let me move that one right there. Now our black is ready for next turn. You can summon all the dragons you want, buddy. You're not going anywhere. Well, I mean, you're going to lose, but I don't know if that makes you puts you anywhere. Enthralled masses. I gotta admit, it was kind of a weird solution for this one, but I've never run that before, and it was kind of fun. The idea of just creating the purple tiles you want, like, oh, no purple tiles are gonna fall. We're just like, psh, no. I got 6 black AP that says we're gonna make purple tiles wherever we want. That was kind of neat. I liked that solution. Puzzle it over, round 2. Oh, side note. Yes, you can still multiple man these ones. I said the first 8 you can. I know the middle person is someone we don't want to use, but in this case, in these cases, you could put Coulson in the middle, right? That's where you put Coulson is, you know, then you put on your sides multiple man and 5-star Hawkeye, right? So on other puzzle gauntlets where Coulson or Hawkeye or multiple man isn't a required character, you don't have to have all 3 of them. Multiple man is essential, obviously, and I would put in Coulson as your other one. Okay, skip Hawkeye. So if you're doing one of the ones where like it's the special people are Hulk, Wolverine, Black Widow, you get my drift, right? And none of those special guys are there. Just throw one of them in and put a support on them that boosts as much AP as you can. Atlantis, Tinkerer, SPDR, Krakoa, whatever you have to give yourself a bunch of AP. They're just an AP battery for you. And then have multiple man and Coulson do what they can to help you. It still works. You might take 1 or 2 turns longer, and that's only in maybe. It works. Round 2. 13 red tiles at once. No red tiles will fall. Too bad there's no red man or method man. Anyways, we don't have any way to just, you know, create 10 reds for 6 of other AP. So we'll have to do it another way, right? If we're going to make red tiles, and these characters are essential, well, maybe the first to say that they're not going to help you too much. I mean, Ragnarok can use his red to make blue tiles. Scarlet Witch can generate purple tiles, which usually ends up in a cascade for you. You could use her green to steal tiles from the board too for AP, but we're not here for that right now. Cloak and Dagger is good at producing black and producing yellow. Well, or. You got to switch it. It's not an and. Jubilee used to have... This is the reason she was in here before. Fun fact. Her abilities used to be about creating random colors of the rainbow. And that means all 6 colors. Nowadays, when they buffed her, she only creates yellow, purple, and green because it feeds her better. It makes her a more of a contender in a fight. And she's better for it. She is. But now in this puzzle gauntlet, she really doesn't have a purpose in it anymore. She doesn't create red tiles or have a chance of it. So, sorry, Jubes. You're going to stay back in the danger room. Coulson might be one of your best shots here. If only for the fact that you can use his purple as a tile swap. That can help you get AP where you need it. It can help, you know, just get rid of troublesome tiles that might be causing you some sort of problem somewhere. It's just a nice tool to have in your back pocket. The rest of these guys aren't making you any red AP or tiles anytime soon, right? So nice to have a tool there, right? The only other reason I would pick anyone else might be Jubilee, and that's because of the fact that her purple acts as a nice stun. But yeah, I'm not sure there's many other reasons to use other people on this one. So, a stupid autocorrect translated Mark into real English. That's funny. Anyways, slowly waiting for time to expire for boss fight, doing your best for the alliance. Very nice. I love hearing of people helping alliances. That's just, it really is good. That's what we should all be doing, right? Aspire to that. Coulson, let's grab, we got to make red tiles. I think in the past we usually used MODOK, 4-star Hulkbuster. Those have been more recent ones. Back beyond that, we used to use 4-star Magic. Yeah. Well, let's play with different ones, shall we? What else can we do to create red tiles? We could run with Agatha again. We could. A little bit of blue goes a long way, right? I mean, that's an option. I don't know if we want to keep going back to that well, though. It's kind of boring, right? I'll just keep her on the screen for a moment, though. Don't mind me. Nothing to see here. We could run Storm again. I mean, that's, again, we'll be running back to the same well, but her yellow could be used on reds. Remember how we did that earlier with Storm and Agatha? Just blue and yellow all day long, just kept creating things. It's same story. Could do it right here for reds. Ooh, Phoenix. Purple could make red, right? Right? Convert 7 random basic or team-up tiles to red. That's cool. Maybe we'll just keep that one in. We don't see her that often. Scroll, scroll, scroll. 5-star Jean Grey. Oh, geez, John. Were you reading my mind or was I reading your mind? Check my antenna. 3-star Cyclops is a classic. Joe says, okay, yep, 3-star Cyclops is definitely valid. Okay, why not, right? Oh, it's Scott and Jean. Oh, look at you guys. John and Joe came together to make a classic Marvel couple. Oh, that's so cute. You guys, tear to my eye right there. Okay, so what outfit are we going to wear today, guys? This one or this one? Or we're going to wear that one because he's got the long, lovely hair. We want yellow, right? So come here, Spitter. That's SPDR for everyone else. The only real good use of Penny Parker in this game. There we go. And over here, Jean. Do we double down on the yellow? I mean, he's got a yellow support on already, right? Hold up. Korg does only 57, right? 57% chance to gain 3 yellow. No, let's swap that. Sanctum is a little higher on my support list, I want to say. Oh, it's only 53% for Sanctum, but it's 5 AP. That's why I have it higher in my head. The ranking is a little higher because 4% less, but 2 more AP. That's a thumbs up for me. I knew there was something about it. Okay, and then that's 5 yellow, and purple. Oh, by the way, if I wanted to, if I put Krakoa on right now, just as a little side lesson here, okay? People sometimes don't understand what Krakoa or how it works. This is a great example of it. I'm going to put this on. Rank 3 states right there, if you can't read it, for each unique affiliation among allied mutants on the team, start the battle with +1 AP in the character's strongest color, max 4 total. Okay, I'm putting it on just for an example. I'm not even going to run it. I'm just going to go back here so you can see. There's 2 mutants on the team for each unique affiliation on this. So Jean Grey has Heroes, X-Men, Mutants, Phoenix Force, Godlike, A-Force, Hellfire Club, and Daily Play, which I don't think counts, but let's just keep the finger up there because in case it does. That's 8 affiliations if we count Daily Play. I don't want to count Daily Play, but I digress. Cyclops. What do you got, buddy? Heroes, X-Men, Mutants, Team Cap, Battle World, Fan Favorite. There's enough there, okay? There's more than 4. It said max 4 AP, and it said for each unique affiliation. There's plenty of unique affiliations. We're getting 4 AP. What are their strongest colors? Well, just look at it. Red. Cyclops red. Now, if I had a support changing that, that would change the outcome here. Why am I mentioning this? Jean Grey's is green. So I have a chance of, no. I will start the battle if I hit now with either 4 green or 3 green, 1 red, or 2 green, 2 red, or 1 green, 3 red, or 0 green, 4 red. Do you understand? Up to max of 4 based on mutant affiliations, and it's your strongest colors. So if I had another mutant here in the middle, it would still be max of 4. That still wouldn't get any more. It would just have another set of mutant affiliations to measure against and another strongest color. So if you want starting red and or green AP, this is fine. But more often than not, when you're running Krakoa, that's not what you want. You're trying to gun for a specific color. And Krakoa is one of the only supports in the game that allows you, that A, guarantees you starting AP. There's no percentage chance. You're getting that AP. And B, you can start with colors that normally you can't otherwise. You ever notice that there's no support that gives you blue AP to start? There isn't. Krakoa on Polaris means blue AP. Not joking. So use that to your advantage. If I wanted to really make sure I started this battle with green AP, I better make sure I put a support on Scott over here that makes green his strongest. And I could go over here and make, it's not Atlantis, is it? No, I knew better. Hulkling? Increase match damage by 90, right? Right. So I'm going to do this, just for example's sake, right? Sorry, I went out of the menu. Look at that, 101 green. Green is now his highest, strongest color. So now that both of them are green, I'm totally going to start this fight with 4 green. Nothing else. Okay? Got it? If you need me to explain further, hit me up in a message. I'm happy to explain. Or maybe show an example at some point, but you get the idea. Okay, back away with you. We wanted you to be on Quantum Realm. We want the starting purple. We want to fire off her purple ability. And you, get back to the SPDR. Give Penny the only chance she ever has to shine. There we go. We're going to start with the purple. And we're going to start with the yellow. There we go. I think we're good. We got the yellow for Cyclops. We got the purple for Jean Grey. Thanks, John. I like this shirt too. I got this like years ago, before I was doing this channel stuff, and it kind of grew with me. I should find where they make it and get another one. Anyways, yeah, scary. Got 3 covers for Penny. That is nice crash course in Krakoa thing. Yeah, no problem, man. I want people to know more. I do. I think it's a better thing for all of us. Boop. There we go. Hey, both supports kicked in, or at least 2 of the 3 supports kicked in. 13 red tiles at once. Yep, we got 7 yellow, we got 7 purple, so only 1 of the yellow supports kicked in. That's okay. But that's enough to fire off 2 abilities. We just need 13 red tiles. Well, here goes 8 team-ups. Oh, there's 8 tiles. Here comes 7 more. Oh, we're 1 short. 1 short. Come on. We almost won in 1 turn. That would be faster than multiple, man. Dang it. Well, shoot. Give me this yellow. Don't take my purple. I need those. That yellow was like a yellow to me. We can do this one right here. There we go. We can do it again. Let's finish it off. Do. Supports are so cool. I'm telling you. You just cheese your way through these things if you do it right. Okay. Move it. Move it. And move it. And I should probably take a drink. I've been talking without drinking. Okay. 3 more nodes to go. Puzzle it over. Round 3. Collect 28 green AP. It's honestly not that bad. Green is a pretty prevalent color. A lot of abilities can give green. Vulture, right there in front of your face, gives a lot of green. What is it, like 4 green every turn he's in the air? You know, just don't cast his green when he comes back down, but you should have that, right? Obviously, you saw earlier how we used Banner to make 3 green tiles a turn, and no green tiles will fall. Who cares? Banner breaks the rules. It's just like, nope, 3 tiles a turn, because I said so. Iron Man's recharge. Doesn't it make 2 green a turn? Yes, because it's 4 red, 4 blue, 2 green, 1 purple per recharge tile. Had to think about that there. We could use Agatha's blue once again to make more green tiles. I really feel like Vulture's one of the best ways to go, though. He just makes a lot per turn. Obviously, we'd have to go through what? Let's just say we go airborne turn 1, right? So the theory is that's 6 black, he goes up in the air, and then you need 4 green per turn. So simple math says, you know, that like 7 turns later, you're done. It's not bad. I wonder if we can make it faster. Can we make it faster? I'm not... Maybe we can. Possibly. We're going to put in... Okay, we're making greens in here. I'm digressing. Jubilee's abilities will help her make more green charge tiles. So this is a thing you could do to help get green AP. It is a little wild and erratic though, because her purple and greens, while they're good with stun and making charge tiles, you don't know which tiles are going to be charged. So, you know, use it at your own risk. Obviously, her green has no purpose here because you need the green to fire it to gain AP, so don't even bother. Ragnarok's green doesn't help you here, but his blue could. His blue makes charged greens. That's all it does, really. It heals himself, but we don't really need that function. So, meh, again. If I'm going to go with anything here, I'm actually just going to go with Cloak and Dagger. They're not going to help me make green. They're going to help me make black. And so... we're going to go and dial up our own Vulture. It's just such a good win route. Why not, right? Not the 5-star, not the 3-star, but the good old 4-star. The one that made waves and made people cry back in the day before we had a way to deal with Airborne. Puny green, says Hulk. That's right, he does say that. 5-star banner is a good one. We used it just earlier to really flood the board with green, Joe. I'd do it again right now out of fun, but we literally just used it like a few fights back. You can win this without making a rematch. This is 100% true, which is one of the reasons why we're doing this. It's like John knows me or something. Okay, Vulture, you need something, don't you? You need a Tinkerer. You don't have to do this. There's other ways to go about it. You could. My Tinkerer is my best black AP giver. That's probably not the best word for it, but you know, 80% chance start with green. 6 black AP. I swear. It only takes him 6 to get in the air. Beautiful, right? They're gonna make black AP or black tiles on the board per turn, if not attack tiles. But we're here for the black tiles. We need to match those to make sure we keep them airborne every turn. I'm also going to make sure we're going to start with 2 black extra, and well, just so happens to be green, right? That way, when Vulture comes back down, we should be ready for another round of flight, just right off the rip. And for funsies, I could add in Banner. I could add in iHulk. I wanted to call him something else and I couldn't get the words out. Could add in iHulk because he generates a tile a turn, but it's just 1 tile. I could add in Cho if you have 4-star Cho. Oh, it doesn't pull him up by his name. That's right. You'd have to do like awesome, right? Oh wow, there's more people with the word awesome in their titles than I expected because the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 thing, right? Or 2. Yeah. Awesome mixtape. That's right. But anyways, I was thinking of Cho because of his blue. You know, it converts 4 random basic tiles to green, but that's over 2 turns. So if you have Banner, Banner's a little better because every turn gets 3 tiles. The only difference would be Banner stops after there's 9 tiles on the board. So if you happen to get 9 green tiles on the board, then Banner stops creating. So I'm just going to go with Cho right now. I have no problems admitting that this will probably work really quick. Let's make it even quicker. Atlantis, chance to start with 6 green. There's another one. Scroll all the way back here. Y is for Yarrow Root. 53% chance to gain 5 green at rank 3. Obviously, if you get up to rank 5, that'd be better, but I digress. That's a lot of starting green. If these kick off, that's 11 green, and that's 2 more down there in my boost. We're going to start with potentially 13 green. Pretty cool, right? Okay, let's go. Yep, 13 green. We're about halfway there. Just need 15 more. Hey, oh, but the Tinkerer didn't kick in? The Tinkerer with 80% chance for 6. He's like, nah. I don't need to tinker. You got this. Okay, fine. You know what? We could retreat and just do it, but no. Old man wants to sleep. Let the old man sleep. There you go. Okay. Could take match 4 of purple, but I'd rather just take all the black AP because they're not doing anything with that purple. And there's only one black tile we're giving them with that. So. Thank you very much. And some yellow, but whatever. Who's counting, right? Okay, Vulture, get up there. Whoosh, away he goes. Now we don't want their Vulture going up there. It's not like we really care about them gaining, wasting turns of AP. But if they gain enough AP, they're going to be able to hurt us. And we don't want that, right? The only nice thing is if Ares gets enough green, he will use it. And yes, that hurts. But remember, he gives you half of the green he uses. That could actually help you win. You could be at like 26 AP and he spends 5 green to hit you, right? There's 2 green he just gave you. Yeah, he gave you a scar to go with it, but you won the match. So, it's a thing. We'll take that black. Thanks, Cho. He just did that randomly. Well, it isn't random. That was, that was actually what he does. So, not really random. You probably just don't want to say that again. Take that black. Nice. Oh no, he came back down from the sky. Whatever shall I do? I probably should take that black, right? Yeah. I don't want their Vulture going up there. It's trouble. Who wants that trouble? 25. Do one more, right? One more turn should do it. Cho's going to make his greens first. Ow. A unibeam me in the face. It's not nice to do. We win. All right. Easy peasy, right? Vulture is very, very easy to abuse, especially in the day that we are in with supports giving us starter AP. Don't forget, I think Ebony Maw also starts with black AP and is also villains only. Starts with less though. You could have it at like, I want to say like rank 5 and it still only gives you 3. But still, it's better than not. So, you abuse what you can. Okay, here we are. The 2 nodes you cannot multiple man away. You can't cheese your way through these, well, unless the cheese is one of the 5 required characters. But I digress. Bending the rules. Collect 20 yellow AP. No yellow tiles will fall. No black tiles will fall. But we gotta get yellow AP. Elsa Bloodstone is our big helper here. Even though she's on the enemy team. Her purple states if there is 10 or more, I'm going from memory here, 10 or more black tiles on the board, she converts 2 of them to yellow. And, obviously she likes yellow on the board. Not that she has a yellow power, but, normally speaking, she has a blue that does a ton of damage if it hits an area with yellow tiles around it. She doesn't have that. Don't worry about that. That was just trivia nugget for you. But yeah, she's here to help you, really. She, if she casts the purple, she just makes green traps, and yes, those suck, but it's more about her passive. She will turn black tiles into yellow if it gets over a certain amount. So keep that in mind, because we're going to probably have to use Cloak and Dagger. We need yellow, right? So if we're going down the list, Jubilee could with yellow charge tiles. She does have yellow as a color. Converted the surrounding 3x3 blocks to yellow, green, or purple tiles. She could totally get lucky and make yellow tiles more often than the others. And there's also a stun in here too. It's not horrible. It is 10 purple though. Roman Candle creates some charge tiles, prioritizing enemy strike, protect, or attacks, which it's good. Do some damage, which won't happen here. It doesn't matter. At the start of the turn, for each X-Men on the team, create a charge tile. Guess what? You are 1 X-Men, so you're getting 1 charge tile. Heart of the team, this makes it so that way, well, if she has less health than the target, her matches deal a lot more bonus damage. That doesn't matter here. We don't care about damage. We're trying to get AP. I wouldn't use Jubilee. Yes, she has an option with Light Show, and it's a 2-person stun. It's decent all around, but it's one ability isn't enough to hang your hat on. Scarlet Witch has nothing to do with yellow. No, don't do it. Go away. Ragnarok, again, nothing to do with yellow. Why are you even looking this way? Coulson potentially could, but he doesn't make yellow. There's no yellow tiles, no black tiles on the board, right? So how is he going to cast his stuff? He'd have to get purple to swap tiles, to cast things, to get random team up to form. A lot of ifs and buts, and you know what they say about that. No, just don't. Honestly, your best is Cloak and Dagger. You can generate black tiles because of the starting ability, this Pocket Dimension. We're going to start at the regular mode, which is, you know, this Child of Darkness mode, right? Start of the turn, if there are at least 9 black tiles on the board, you make red attack tile. If not, convert 3 basic tiles to black. This is what you need. You're going to make these black tiles, and then Elsa's going to help you start making them into yellows. If you get to the point where you have enough purple and you have enough black tiles out there, you can turn on Pocket Dimension, and this will change your power set. So then Light Knives will change into this, Child of Light. At the start of the turn, if there are at least 9 yellow tiles on the board, restore some health. If not, convert 3 basic tiles to yellow. So then you can make your tiles and regenerate health. Yeah, this is the way to go. Now, if you get low on black tiles, and then thus Elsa's not helping you, you can always use Pocket Dimension to switch back to the Child of Darkness mode, okay? And make some more black. And then that way Elsa might be able to help you out some more. It's just food for thought. The safest way to play is just to switch to the Child of Light mode as soon as possible and just stay in it. There's nothing wrong with that. What supports are we going to use? It's a 3-on-1 fight. It's not fair. Probably should do something like, I don't know, something to make you really safe. You could put on Leapfrog. Give yourself like a really nice chance to like just stay out of sight. You could put on something to help you regenerate health, like Lucky. Lucky says right there, supported characters' damage from enemy powers is reduced. When a friendly special tile is matched, supported character can heal for a percentage of their max health. We don't care about rank 3, that's empowering a tile. Purple match damage increase, we don't really care about that either. But the fact that you get health back and you have damage reduction from powers, that's really nice right there. You could go with Arrows' Arrow, but that only works on one enemy, so buyer beware. If you need to know what it does, we'll go into that in more depth, but it won't work here. Just trust me on that one. Vintage Shield can give extra health and defense against matches, not powers. Carol's Communicator gives you a chance to start with Protects, and then when a friendly special tile is matched, there's a pretty decent chance to heal for a good amount of health. Of course, there's only a chance that when matching a special tile, so you'd have to be making those attack tiles that Cloak and Dagger make. I don't know if you want to rely on it. Honestly, Sanctum Sanctorum's not a bad idea. It really isn't. If you look at what it is, supported character takes 16% less damage from enemy matches. I mean, that's good right there, right? A little less damage taken. You're going to be regenerating health. And then at the start of the battle, there's a chance to gain 5 yellow AP. I mean, you could do worse. Out of all the options, I'm probably going to go with that. I could go with Leapfrog. Leapfrog was probably your safest bet. If you have problems beating this level, put on Leapfrog. If they hit you too hard, your character will go invisible. And with any luck, your invisibility tile will never get matched or destroyed. It'll just stay there, and you can eventually win through a battle of attrition. I mean, it's going to happen eventually, right? If you're not taking damage, eventually you'll get the yellow AP through how the game works. You'll get it. But that could be long and arduous. I'm going to try to speed it up with this support. So let's give him a health pack. Give him some yellow, just because let's speed it up, right? And check this out. Your batons and 80% purple missed 3 to 4 times in a row today. Jeez, John. That's horrible. Sorry to hear that, dude. Let's get into this. Okay, Elsa. You ever see a setup like this and you're just like, there's a match 5 in here somewhere. Come on. But there isn't, is there? That's the joke. Dang. I'm looking at it and it's really close. Holy wow. I'm going to try to see if I can force something. Like, what if I did this? I mean, I made a really good cascade. It's probably the best solution I could have gave it, but I'm going to wait to get some of that black built up before we go and switch on over to yellow mode. I kind of want that black to be broken up, though. Let's do that. No, don't put them back together. I literally was keeping them apart on purpose. It's like the game knows what's happening. We'll just move this right down. That way the black stays separated. Okay, we're at 9 black, and just want to double check your powers just to see if there are at least 9 black tiles on the board. Creates an attack tile. So if we can create one more, that'd be really super cool, wouldn't it? I don't think it's gonna happen though. I might as well just flip now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's 9 black. I don't really need the attack tile out there. That's not gonna help anything. That's a shame. I kind of want that to happen, but oh well. I don't see a match 4 way to break one tile off. Dang. Oh well. Let's just flip it. So now we're in yellow mode. We'll do this. And now they're going to destroy like some of my... Oh, wow. Okay. Didn't have that on my bingo card. Should have seen that coming. What do you got here? Defense grid? Is that really helping you? I just got to make the yellow to win, right? Those protects aren't going to help you at all. I guess if anything, if I had like a support on it, like help me do something when I match enemy tiles? I don't know if that exists. I don't think there's a support that says, hey, when you match an enemy tile, you get this. No, not that I can recall. But then again, I don't have everything at rank 5, so what do I know? Don't take my yellow. So rude. I claimed that. I did the puzzle quest equivalent of going up to the car and licking it. Look at that T-break. Ouch. Ouch. I don't like that. That's a bad touch. All kinds of bad touches. I need... Okay. Well, let's just start winning. I have 10 yellow. Okay. 13 yellow. I don't want them to get enough to beat me. Like, literally, not figuratively. 16. Ah, don't do it. Okay, she might help me if that black stays out there. Oh, come on. There it is. No. It kind of is. Hold up. One more. Let me live one more turn. That works. A little scary there for a second. It was like, they got all kinds of AP. They're going to hurt me. Didn't happen. Okay. Yay! We got our advanced support token. Okay, next up. Changing the game. Monica Rambeau and Storm. Just down all enemies. When an enemy attack tile is matched, deal damage. Prevent all other damage dealt by allies. no black tiles will fall. If you don't get it by now, well, let me just set it up for you real quick. Storm's black at level 5 creates a ton of attack tiles. A bunch of little itty bitty ones, but like half the board randomly turns into attack tiles. There's a ton of attack tiles, and it costs like 9 black or 10. I think it's 9. We'll see when we get in there. I have to double check myself. So what's Monica there for? Not much really. Just the supply storm, really. That supply drone at 5 when it hits the bottom feeds like, what is it? Plus 2 AP into all colors? Or is it more? I don't use her that often. I've got to be honest. Her red is more important. Her red can actually destroy a whole block of tiles and helps the supply drone fall. Her purple is annoying because her purple can put out a countdown that raises the cost of all your powers. And if you happen to still cast a power, it hurts you when you do it. So Monica's annoying, but I don't think she's really a real threat. If anything, she's helping out Storm. She's going to give Storm more black to cast more attack tiles, which is good for us, right? Storm's yellow and green are also going to give them a lot more AP options on the board. Honestly, they're going to give each other a lot of AP back and forth. It's going to be annoying at a point. It is what it is. So we just got to match enemy attacks, which means we need to feed them black so Storm can cast the black and go into it. I could use Cloak and Dagger. They make attack tiles when you have 9 or more black, right? And that's not bad. And then once Storm casts her own black, I just switch to yellow and sit back and heal while you match all the Storm attack tiles that she's made. Right? I don't see a problem with this. Do you make attacks and heal yourself? No, you don't, Wanda. How about you, Ragnarok? No, you're stupid. That was mean. I shouldn't do that. Jubilee? No, just charge tiles. No attack tiles. No. Coulson? Nope. They really need to retrofit this puzzle gauntlet and take Jubilee and replace her with someone. Like, I don't know, 3-star Jubilee. Because 3-star Jubilee at least uses attack tiles. Hello, developers. That'd be an easy swap, right? Anyways, I think this is it. We're already full on health. We just need to match attacks. It has to be enemy attacks, right? Enemy attack tiles. Can't make it's not even my own. I just got to make sure she gets enough black. That's it. I'm trying to think if there's a better thing to do here. I think there is. I think we're going to go with Lucky on this one. Why Lucky? When a friendly special tile is matched, heals supporting character. Also, supported character's damage from powers is reduced. We're going to have friendly special tiles because we're going to be trying to make black AP hand over fist for Storm to use. And Storm might not match that black all the time, right? So when she eventually doesn't and we start making attack tiles of our own, we can use those, match those away to get some health back. It's like a stopgap. Okay. Ready? I think we are. Let's give it a shot. We probably want some purple just in case we need to switch earlier. Let's go. All right, let's get in there. We're not going to try to kill Storm. We're actually not killing anyone. What are we saying? Match 5. I've had a lot of match 5s today, especially on fight start. That's really weird. I think it's the fact that usually a lot of these battles have like 1 or 2 less colors to them, so the odds are forever in your favor. Anyways, we need... I mean, I could just switch now, but no, we gotta get the black. Gotta pump out the black. I guess we'll take the Cascade, right? There's your supply drone. You got 2 black AP already, Storm. How happy are you? So you could always help her out. Yeah, move the supply drone down. I was just going to say do that yourself, but the computer just helped themselves to it. It's cool. Go over here. One more turn, and that'll hit the bottom, giving him more black, which is fine. Okay, so because of this countdown, it is now more expensive for me to cast Pocket, my Pocket Dimension, and it's also going to hurt me too when I do so. You want to see? Destroy it to stop an enemy attack. It's going to steal 2 AP in each of 3 random colors. Ugh, yuck. While it's on a board, enemy powers cost 3 more AP. If an enemy fires a power, this tile's removed, and then deals like 3,800 damage. Jeez, even if the enemy is airborne or invisible. What are you going to do, right? Okay. They don't have enough black yet, but we'll get there. They don't have enough black, so I'm going to... Wait. That didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Whatever, move this over. Maybe you'll snag some of that black, please? Don't cast the purple, please. It's so annoying. I gotta cast Pocket Dimension, you know? I mean, yeah, I'll heal it back, but still. Do I take that? Sure. I have no use for it. I guess I'll take... Well, you know what? Matching enemy attacks is the way to get this to win. So I probably should leave some easy cascades on the board, right? Because that way, when they cast it, you can kind of go crazy hog wild, right? So match the team up. Come on, cast it. Oh, do that one first. Sure, that's fine. And that one, sure. And that one. I had cascades ready. It's okay, game. You're cool. There's the hailstorm. There it is. Go ahead, match that. Please kill Monica first. Do not forget to target her first. You kind of need Storm out there to make the attacks anyways. Okay, so we got to swap up. Ouch, that hurt me a lot. We know this, but now we're going to heal every turn. That sucked. But here we go. Cascade time. Die, Monica, die. D, Bart, D. I only... Oh, there's a cascade. I had to find one. Doop, de-doop, doop, de-doop. Win. Nice. Just a little bit of patience, a little bit of build-up, a little bit of intrigue. No, we got it. Yay! Okay, let's get into it. And by it, we mean the stores. We did it. That's Puzzle Gauntlet. This one. This version. What do we even call this version? We had to, some of them were gaining AP. Some of them were like doing damage based on matching attack tiles or matching greens. It's very much a grab bag of effects. I don't know. I'll think of a title. We'll get to it later. Okay, let's go spend, right? We earned it. We earned this. You earned this. You were with me this whole time. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Let's spend the vault tokens first. Puzzle Gauntlet. Clickety. We'll watch some pretty lights go, sure. We just pulled that? We just pulled that. We just pulled that. Woot. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. No drop gauntlet? Oh, for the name? I don't know. We'll talk it over. You know, I'm open to suggestions. Thor, whatever. We already got the one we really want. Do I even need to spend this? I don't need to spend this token. That was a wasted token, wasn't it? Ah, that's my problem. That is my problem. I usually don't pull it first try. Is there any support tokens? Oh, there's support tokens in there. I mean, there's only 3 though out of all of these. And they're only basic supports. I think the smart move here, if I'm going to talk horde strategy with you, okay? That's the top prize. We got the helicarrier one already. Well, you know, whatever the top left one is. We got it. These puzzle gauntlet tokens you could keep. You could just, I have 1 left. I could keep it for next puzzle gauntlet and have an extra shot at that one in the top left. It's probably the smart way to go. I think we're going to do that. I usually don't leave money on the table like that, but I think this is a better option right now. Wow. That doesn't happen. Anyways. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, let's get on over here. We have 3 helicarriers to pull, but those are always last. Just like the Christmas presents we unwrap. I'll get to these tokens later, too. Lame. Got here. We haven't done the boss yet, so we don't have those tokens, but it's okay. We should be fine just open these as it is. I had to think about where my current favorited support is. I think it's at like 1375. We'll see when I pull the first basic. I'm not there yet at 5-starring it, but it's close. I just don't want to go over it. If you go over any overage, is washed away. You literally don't get it. So beginners have a 1 in 50 chance of getting a 4-star support. I still have plenty of supports that aren't 4-star. I have 2 that are still 2-star, and then the rest are 3 or higher. So I could use some of these still. So yeah, please, oh please, oh please. Got 11 of them. Let's go. That's not that. I already have a 5-star lucky, so those supports are going to go into my okay. I didn't have Carol's communicator favorited. Here's where you put up that you know, we'll be right back system difficulties thing. Excuse me. I had it on Eros Arrow, and it still is. So Carol's communicator must have got pressed accidentally. Where are you at, Carol? Did I pass you up? There you are. That was not cool. Let's check it out, make sure we're good. Just on Eros Arrow. So since we're in here, might as well look. I have 225 more shards to go to get it maxed. Okay? So if I'm going to go over that amount, that overage gets sent to the void. It's lost, okay? So in other words, if you're playing this boss and you see that 400 shard prize coming and you don't have the room for it, then you might want to swap your favorites real quick. You don't want to waste that amount of shards. Just my advice. Anyways, back into it. Down here? Somewhere in here? Okay, try it again without a Carol's communicator in the way. A 3-star refreshment card. I'll take that. That's cool. 10 more for the arrow. Some common loot. It's like playing Diablo and someone just dropped like a useless axe at the bear on the ground. There you go. Kimoyo beads. Again, common loot. Less than 200 for the arrow to be done. Come on, give me some bonus shards. That'd be really nice. Just kick it up there. Two-star Sanctum. The Blackbird. That's one of my low ones. So I think I have a 3-star Blackbird. Might be 4-star. I don't know. It's something. I have yet to find a good use for the Blackbird, so I don't think of it that option. Honestly, it's one of the kind of lower supports on the board. So give me 2 of them. Okay, I see where you're at, game. Got jokes, huh? Less than 150 to go. Destroyer gun. And a helicarrier, which is kind of funny because that's like the big one in this puzzle gauntlet, right? Okay, 125 more, and that Eros arrow will be 5-star. That'd be a win in its own right. 2 of these to go. Ready? 1 in 100 chance of it being a 5-star. I only have 7 5-star supports. I will take any of them. Any of these. Arc Reactor, for example, is a beautiful support. One of the best chances of getting it's your one of the only chances, really, besides Krakoa, of getting red AP to start. It's super important to get a good arc reactor for that purpose alone. I mean, a lot of these other ones are good too. Obviously, I could pull an Arrows Arrow 5-star and just have my work be done, but that would be a waste of 1465, 1475 shards, right? It's almost enough of a danger to make me want to switch off of Arrows' Arrow. But I'm rolling the dice anyways. Ooh. Ooh, 50. Oh, man. Okay, so I just got 50 shards from that. And the 30 from also, you know, you get the point. I'm at 45 shards left to go. The next pull is going to be another 30. I think I'm going to have to unequip it really soon. I've got one more of these pulls. How much do these give? Wait, hold up. Where's that helicarrier? Does these give shards? It doesn't say. Oops, I hit the help button. Yeah, that didn't help me out. Your help didn't help. I don't think these give shards. Because these at least tell you right there, 30 shards. Okay, I'm just going to roll it then. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Ender's Tower. Yeah, we're at 15 to go. 15 shards. Okay. I just don't want to waste them. You know? It'd be a shame if I pull that and waste them. Okay, 1 in 40 of getting a 5-star helicarrier. 1 in 8 of getting a 4-star. And then, of course, the 3 stars, the rest of them. My helicarrier sucks. I do not have a good helicarrier. It's literally one of my worst ones. And it has some decent-ish abilities on it, so I'd like to upgrade. So, you know, let's do that. There we go. It was one of my 2-star ones. I wasn't going to say it, but it's kind of obvious now. So, yay! Okay, let's see if we can upgrade it again. We can make it 4 or 5-star. That'd be cool. Doop. Or not. Oh, duplicate support, huh? So that means they go right into... Hold up. Yep. There you go. That's worth it. I have one more pull left. I am not forgetting it. Support. Get over to here. Wait. I thought... Didn't we just pull enough? No? Is that not what happened? We didn't do that? It only gave me 5 shards, didn't it? I'm confused why it didn't give me more. Why didn't it give more? What? Okay. Whatever. Whatever. I thought it gave more than 5. It was a 90. Why did it do that? I'm really confused on that one. Okay. You know what? I'll think of the math later. Ready? One last helicarrier. And there's a duplicate. Okay. Alright. I got a new helicarrier perk out of it. I can't argue with that because I do need that. It would have been nice to have a 4 or 5. But let's go over to here. Man, 10 away. Dang it. Okay. Let's get the new perk unlocked, right? By unlocked, I mean leveled up. 3 stars. Scroll to the end here. Helicarrier. Level you up. There we go. So now I finally have rank 3. On a supported character's second turn, lock the strongest enemy strike, attack. Wait, on a supported character's second turn? So it only happens on the second turn of the match? Okay, whatever. Lock the strongest enemy, strike, attack, or protect tile, and create a 2-turn countdown tile targeting the supported character. Targeting themselves. Okay, sure. Granting invisibility. Okay. And 18% increased damage. 18% increased damage just purely? Just 18% more damage? You just because that tile's there? That's kind of interesting. Bonus instead of, the bonus is from the synergy perks down below, right? Based on the supporter character's strongest color, unlock one of the perks' bonus effects. So like, okay. So your strongest color has to be yellow or purple to get the bonus effect for rank 3. Got it. So that bonus effect is, instead of locking, convert the tile to a basic instead. And the supporter character's next ability destroys 2 random enemy AP. That's fair. This is a lock otherwise? That seems kind of not good. Because as we know, and we know this, we've experimented with this in the past, different people's locks are, well, different. Luna Snow's locks are not the same as Quicksilver's locks, and those locks are not the same as Invisible Woman's locks, and those locks are not the same as Oscorp Spidey's locks. Each of those locks look different. A web lock is not the same as a blurry Quicksilver tile lock. The locks have to have like the same effect for them to even be considered, and even then that's not a guaranteed. This is one of those things I'm hoping they change and upgrade with the new engine coming out soon. Anyways. So, I mean, it's cool. The idea of getting invisibility on a tile on second turn is kind of neat. I don't know how much I would use this otherwise. Maybe it'd be fun just to kind of troll around with. Anyways. Okay. That's it. I'm out. That's all we got. We do have the Golden Gauntlet here coming up for this weekend. We're already running it now, as you all should be, helping your alliance. I'm going to run some nodes on it. Probably Sunday. I don't see a reason not to. Saturday I'm kind of booked all day, so I hope you weren't looking for then. But Sunday, probably in the afternoon-ish, like early afternoon, Eastern Daylight Time. So look for me then. We'll do some Golden Gauntlet together. Thanks for joining me, everybody. That means you too, Judy and Luxie and Matt and Mark and John and Joe and I don't know who else joined. A lot of people. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it as always. I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.